The investigation into the death of a 15-year-old child continued today. Around 5 o'clock on Tuesday, July the 6th, officers responded for a child
custody dispute.
This was located in the 1400 block of Stony Point Way in Stony Beach. Public Information Officer Sergeant Cam Cook.
Apparently, the complainant was concerned about the child.
This prompted an investigation. The officer entered the home and searched, and searched, and searched.
In looking for the child, there was some time where it was spent searching.
The officer finally searched the attic where they found the victim.
Adam, want to start me up, medic? 15-year-old male, unresponsive in the attic.
Officials from Arundel County Police released new information today, identifying the suspect as Eric Glenn Banks Jr., a Baltimore City police officer. Reports say as the responding officer attempted to render aid, he was suddenly attacked, the suspect trying to get the officer's gun. Hearing the officer scream on the radio, the police dispatcher sounded a signal 13. Officer in trouble.
Signal 13, signal 13.
The officer is now struggling with the suspect, never knowing he was up against one of his own. In your career, have you ever had someone try to take your weapon from you?
Personally, no, I haven't. However, I don't think we need to go very far, just up the street to D.C. to see oftentimes where weapons have been taken.
Banks has been charged with actions taken against the officer to include first and second degree assault and reckless endangerment. But authorities need to know more about what caused the child to die. That report is expected to come very soon from the Office of the Medical Examiner in Baltimore. In Stony Beach, I'm Jim Getz, and Arundel First Alert.
and there appeared to be some sort of dispute between the individuals at the residence in reference to the child and custody of the child. So once officers were inside the residence and were able to locate that child, they provided and rendered aid until the fire department came. But again, at that time, we got to make sure our scene is safe. It's part of the job, and oftentimes we overlook the stress and the trauma that goes with the profession. It's a very serious situation, and we don't take it lightly, and it's we're thankful that our officers are okay and we're able to bring the situation under control. We certainly don't want to let our guard down with anyone. However, we have to be human beings, and we have to make contact with people, and we have to treat people with that dignity and respect. Certainly.
Absolutely. How is the Anne Arundel County police officer doing today? How is that person doing?
Officers are doing fine. Again, we have some top-notch CIT teams that will work with our officers and any sort of traumatic experience that they go through.
Is CIT the new CISM, Crisis Incident Management System? Is that kind of part of CISM, or is that different?
Part of it. Crisis Intervention Team is what we have, and our team members are trained in CISM. So it's just that opportunity to provide that higher standard of care.
In something like that, what's the normal protocol for the police officer in Anne Arundel County or the officers involved? Are they automatically, this wasn't a shooting obviously, where they would be put on administrative leave, but something like that, are they put on administrative leave until the investigation's over, or what's the stance for that?
No, we'll certainly work with the officers and provide whatever assistance they need. We'll never rule out someone needing leave as a result of a traumatic experience. That's never going to be ruled out. However, we'll work with the officers and design a program and get them the help they need.
It sounds like if the officer's in trouble, you guys are good. It also sounds like it's part of the job, unfortunately.
Right.
Sorry, C-Mart. Use the same location as Adam 1. How many more units, please?
321 Baker 3, can you start C Mark?
Copy. The same location as Adam 1.
Oh, where's your signal 13, signal 13.